Dear friends, welcome. Hi, I'm Masood, a space geek. In this video, we're going to be talking about why table reading is important before we even start pre-production and rehearsals for a film, and how it could solve many problems in production. Table reading is when all the cast, director, and the writer get together in a casual setting and read the film script aloud for the first time. This is very useful for mainly two reasons. One is to hear how the dialogue sounds, and two, that everyone to get to know their character better. So that's the actors getting to know their character better. Of course, there are many more benefits, which I'll touch on later in the video. Now let's dive more deeply into why table reading is important. I'll refer to my short film SOS, Table Reading, to expand on what I mean. When we're writing our scripts, we always write it from our own experience and perspective. So it's not unusual that sometimes we miss the forest for the trees. We're so focused on the details, on what each character says, that we sometimes miss the interactions and we don't quite get the dialogue right. At table reading, it's a good opportunity to hear the dialogue out loud by the actors who are actually going to play the characters. That's when the director listening to the dialogue can hear the interactions and determine if the dialogue makes sense. Also, when actors read their characters for the first time, it'll give us a different perspective. Actors are generally good at picking bad dialogue, and they'll let us know if that's the case, especially theatre-trained actors. Here's a sample of the table read from my short film, SOS.
Either. Good day, mate. Lovely day.
Yeah, I suppose.
You haven't seen a cat around here by any chance?
A cat? No.
She's probably run off again, Dad.
Yeah, well, don't worry, we'll find her.
Once we heard the dialogue out loud and discussed it afterwards, we could pick out what worked and what didn't. So for SOS, we did discover a few things that made the dialogue even better. But more importantly, where we shouldn't actually have a dialogue. So for example, when the protagonist in SOS realizes that he's better off not killing himself, it's so much more powerful to show this than to use words. So what we learn from this is that the more we get the script into a better shape, the less time we have to waste time in rehearsals and reshoots in production. However, there are some things that we just can't pick out until rehearsals. Nevertheless, this table reading is really useful to ironing out things early, which will save us a lot of time later on. Table reading allows actors to get into character for the first time, and it provides them the first introduction into how their character fits into the universe of our film. That's important because with writers, actors also will read the script from their own perspective. But when reading with other actors, it provides them with invaluable insight into how the characters interact with each other in the story. Actors can learn the persona or the character and add their own attributes to the character. So character development is not finished when you've done the script. It continues on until we're ready to film. So for example, when the actors of my short film SOS read the script together for the first time, it was a good opportunity to get deeper into the character profiles. Through the conversations, the actors became more familiar about their characters, their relationship to each other, and how we can improve the character and their relationships, and hence the story. This is what I was hoping for, the actors to be involved in the character development, which is a very useful way to get everyone together and work as a team while improving the story and the characters. One benefit that table reading gives us early on in our film project is team building and creating synergy between cast and crew. This is very important. If the actors develop a connection to each other, it will certainly translate into them performing well together. Besides, it's great when people come together, work together, and have fun together. It creates and deepens our friendship. The other really important benefit is getting feedback on our script. And often suggestions from more experienced actors is very useful. In a previous video, we talked about the importance of getting feedback. This is the ultimate feedback mechanism where the people involved in the project are giving us feedback. This is gold. What other benefits do you think table reading provides, especially for our short films? Leave your comments below. For more optimistic sci-fi tutorials, please click here, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.